So today we are at the Village Gym in Headingley. It's more of a health club rather than like a hardcore gym. However, we are prone to a sauna. We do like a bit of a swim, so we're going to give it a try. Obviously you've seen a little bit of the gym already. It's a big place. We'll check the gym out, we'll go for a sauna, and yeah, we'll give it our honest thoughts.
Quick little tour of the facilities. So it's like a real underground labyrinth down here. Got all sorts going on.
Nice and clean though, changing rooms are nice. Little dancing.
Ladies dancing, let's go.
Squash court.
Squash courts.
Squash court number 2. Oh, it smells nice. Got a studio in there. Oh, pool.
Oh, and swimming pool area. And spin studio.
It's big.
Big screen there, all bikes. I mean, it's nothing too special really. It is just a water fountain, but filtered water and water fountains go a long way for me. Got a nice, spacious, functional training area. You've got obviously all your bikes, rowing machines, ski ergs, kettlebells, all that good shit. So we get a nice little warm up in before we start.
Quite nice this area, isn't it? Shoulder health, yeah. Got a bit of a screen with some options on, so boxing and functional workout. If you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, I mean, you could come in here. It's 37 minutes, so it's a decent little session.
The last 2 gyms that I've been a member of, it's these kind of rooms where I've spent like the majority of my time. Those 2 gyms both had like functional training areas with like the turf and, you know, functional training equipment, and I'm a big fan of this kind of stuff. Certainly nowadays there's a lot more demand for having an area like this, you know, to like kind of get creative, a bit of open space to do your own circuits or kettlebells and that kind of thing. It looks nice in here as well, like again,
feels clean, doesn't it?
Yeah, as you know, we're a fan of a nice aesthetic and obviously black walls and all that kind of thing, so yeah, I like it a lot. It's well maintained as well. There's not a load of shit lying around. Like, you can tell people are coming in here after people have trained, the staff are coming in and cleaning up, so it goes a long way, that kind of thing.
Now we're going to head into the main gym and get a little bit of a session in. Couple of cool pieces of kit. What brand is this? Pure Strength. It's like a hammer press. You've got a pull down there, a low row there. We have got a hip thrust machine over there, which is cool, quite unique. There's a leg press which looks pretty sturdy, a belt squat, a deadlift machine, again that's quite unique. I think that's a glute kickback there, sorry. We've got a shoulder press there, a few other bits of equipment over there, and then predominantly cardio in this bit of the gym. It's like the big section of it's cardio, and then you've got some free weights over there, so it's very busy. But I'd say
it's well busy today.
It's still quite spacious. Like, there's a lot of people in here, but obviously we've got this little section to ourselves.
Yeah, it looks like everybody who's in here isn't training on the plate-loaded uppers equipment, which is rather nice. Convenient.
Quite like it so far. It's nice, clean.
Yeah.
Got enough space, good bits of kit to work with. So yeah.
Let's get some sets done. Probably worth mentioning, like with these pieces of equipment, obviously you can do your traditional 2-arm press, or also like we'll be doing today, trying to isolate a bit more, which is good because it's unilateral. You can, you know, really target like your inner chest. All right, so here we've got another piece of Techno Gym equipment. I think most of the stuff in here is Techno Gym. Obviously that's Pure Strength. All the plates Techno Gym. Techno Gym's good. This is it's nice and sturdy. Obviously again, you can do single arm if you like, but yeah, solid piece of kit. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest.
Onto a low row again. I don't know, maybe it's the lighting situation. Maybe a little bit brighter, maybe some natural light. It is underground though, so I think it does give a different vibe because it's so far out of the way. But yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are, Tom, but I feel like maybe a little bit of light in here.
It's got plenty of lights. It is just like you say, it's not the best lighting we've ever seen, but you know,
you live.
We're just saying, like, it's probably, obviously with all the machines kind of tucked in around the edge, and this is the backdrop, obviously that's not the focus. It is more focused towards probably like a slightly older clientele who are more focused on, you know, having a bit more of a casual session, just keeping fit, maintaining the general health, rather than like you know, tailoring to bodybuilders or people who are competing and that kind of thing. And that's absolutely fine. Obviously, you know, it fits its purpose in that sense. But that being said, when this is your backdrop, it doesn't make for like the most exciting video. So, all right, so we're moving on now from the uppers machines, more some lower body stuff. Got your leg press, glute kickback. There's a deadlift machine there, belt squat, and a hip thrust machine. Now, obviously, all these are plate loaded, and in the past we've had problems going to gyms where there's loads of plate loaded equipment and not a lot of plates. But good thing about this place is you've got absolute abundance of plates everywhere. You've got shitloads of 20s, loads of 10s, and they're all, you know, easy access. You're not walking around loads of places, you know, doing 30 steps back there and back to get your plates. So that's man struggles with glute machine. Got the hip thrust.
Genuinely, how the fuck did we do it? I think a hip thrust machine is a really good thing to have in a gym nowadays, because a lot of women like to work on the glutes. So it's good.
Men.
Men do as well, but like I know it. Amy's always like, oh, has it got a glute machine?
Yeah,
and she's always happy when she sees one.
It's a big appeal.
Like, it's nice. Feels sturdy.
Mate, absolutely boiling in here, to be fair. You can tell it's underground, but luckily we're staying hydrated with Wolf Hydrate. So
Get your Wolf Hydrate today.
So obviously deadlifts, absolute key, fundamental for strength training. Now, you don't always see deadlift machines in a gym. Obviously, barbells, very common. You can, pretty much every gym you've got barbells and a squat rack, so you can do deadlifts there. But some people don't like that, and with something like this, you don't have to worry as much about form. And the good thing about this, not only can you do your deads, but you can also use it as trap shrugs. Yeah, I've never actually used one of these, you know. Never. So Louis
They're
recommended.
actually pretty good for glutes and hammers.
Again, like I was saying about the deadlifts, like squats and deadlifts are one of those things where if you get your form wrong, like you're in trouble. You're jeopardizing your back, you're jeopardizing everything. So in a lot of ways, it's good to have machines like these so that you don't have to worry as much about form. You've got this to hold on to. Obviously, you can load it. I'm not doing that today because, quite frankly, I can't be arsed.
Oh, I'm sorry, don't hurt me, sorry.
It is still good, you know, try this kind of stuff out, and Louis recommended it to us, so again, another good piece of kit.
To this section here, but there is a lot of cardio, like me and Tom were saying at the start.
Absolutely loads of cardio.
Inundated with cardio.
Yeah.
There's lat pull downs, seated rows, you've got like leg press, there's some hip stuff here, so.
Leg extension, hammy curls.
It's got enough stuff, hasn't it? We don't normally train abs.
It looks like he's going on a roller coaster ride.
Let's get on and sit at the front next to these inconsiderate arseholes.
Man's
Nemesis.
Man's on Nemesis.
I presume. Do you hold on to this? Do you know what? Could be nice.
How's that working out for you, bro? Does it help having the handles?
We're gonna have to give it a proper bash over a couple of sets, but initial thoughts. But I feel like my hand's been down here is limiting where I'm.
Like your movement?
My range of motion slightly.
Like, being perfectly honest, like, personal opinion this completely, but if I'm training abs, like I am just doing bodyweight stuff like core workouts, hanging leg raises, I would never really like come and use an ab machine. But some people can't be arsed doing the bodyweight stuff and whatever, and it is convenient to have a machine there. And obviously, you can overload on this, so you know.
You look like you're going hiking.
Just got like need a water fucking pipe here. I think it just feels like a unnatural movement, but quirky, I guess. Obviously, there is a good selection of upper body machines for chest, shoulders, lats, whatever. However, one thing that it is lacking, there's not a lot of choice for arms. So you've got your cables in here, you've got two sets of cables in here, and obviously you've got your dumbbells, but there's no arm machines, no bicep curl machines, no tricep push down. Something to bear in mind. Can't really go wrong. Can't really go wrong with a cable pull down, can you?
Cables are quite nice.
Cables do feel quite nice. It moves nice.
A lot of space as well.
Yeah.
and a lot of tries. So tomorrow night we've got a podcast with James Power, and the last gym review that we did at Station Gym in Sheffield, if you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. Tom and Matt were bickering.
If you don't wank quite as much as Jay Lings does, this must be some weird Aussie shit that he's doing.
Well, yeah, give it a rest. He thinks we're sound, but I'm actually just not.
The full way through, so Lingerz and Mayo were just going at it. So tomorrow night I'm going to try organise a one-on-one at James Power's gym. Tom Linley versus Mayo Matt. Bit of an MMA session. Fancy it, Tom?
I'm down, mate. Matt's scared. I know he's running scared.
I reckon you've got him.
You're just trying to stir the pot, you. A slightly above average sized gentleman like myself, and not a midget like my own Matt, coming to do pull-ups in a room like this where you've got a low ceiling can be a little bit of a treacherous experience.
Not a midget like my own Matt. Yeah, your head's almost hitting too.
Yeah, literally. I mean, at least it encourages you to get the full squeeze at the top, because you're almost trying to touch it with your head at that point.
So that's the gym done. Now for the best part, the spa. Let's get it. Yes, people, so Village Gym Headingley.
Okay, so Village Gym Headingley.
Came in here today feeling extremely stressed out. Like, we had a busy morning at the shop, packing orders, and my head's just like fucking ready to explode. And now I feel unreal. So that's a good sign, isn't it, when you leave the gym feeling good? So
I would describe this place as a luxury health club.
Hit a little bit of a session. I think the gym side, it's got everything you need. I think it's more suited towards like older clientele, people maybe in the retirement who want to come, have a chilled day, have a chilled session, maybe get a little spa after.
Not necessarily, you know, our conventional gym that we would normally go to. We don't tend to do too many commercial gym reviews, and when we do those commercial gym reviews, they do tend to be like not as good as like the independent ones that we go to, and that's usually due to like the general vibe. The equipment in commercial gyms sometimes isn't quite as good. It's a bit more kind of run of the mill.
For us, obviously, we're used to the big bodybuilding gym stuff like that. Obviously, the equipment's not going to be as good as it is there, but it's not bad.
I will say the equipment here, the techno gym stuff that's downstairs, is really good. You have got everything you need in there to get a good session in, and we've got to bear in mind, like, we've come here today and it's like, you know, we came here at about 12 o'clock, quiet, you know, it's middle of the day, the vibes are never going to be like pumping in a commercial gym at this time. Obviously it is tailored a little bit more towards an older clientele.
Like, the pieces that it has got are good. There's a lot of space, there's a lot of cardio equipment. I know obviously we don't really use the cardio equipment, but it's not to say it's not something that some people would want to see, so it's decent.
Kind of middle-aged, daytime session, not pumping iron, just keeping fit, keeping healthy, and obviously making use of the spa facilities and the recovery facilities that are here, which I might add are absolutely fantastic. Like, been to quite a few saunas in my time, obviously in Thailand, used to go to a gym in Wakefield that had a sauna as well, and that sauna down there is the best sauna I think I've ever been in. Absolutely red hot, came out of that feeling unbelievable, and you've got the pool down there as well, you've got the spa pools and jacuzzis, and a nice freezing cold shower as well, which you don't always get. Sometimes water pressure and temperature just isn't hit.
The rest and recovery section brings it up big time. I think it's probably the best sauna I've ever been in, on par with the Big Box sauna. Obviously Big Box is the gym that we did a few weeks ago.
So that was great to go from the hot sauna to the cold shower. Now, in terms of a rating, I think that this place is definitely the best kind of commercial gym that I've been to.
That side of it props the score up big time in my opinion. All the staff are friendly, there's like the functional area, the changing rooms are all clean.
It's also worth mentioning, obviously we're sat here in the restaurant. It's not just a gym, it's a hotel, you've got a restaurant, you've got a Starbucks as well. And you've got to also take into account that downstairs, it's not just a gym, you've got a cycling studio, you've got a burn studio, multiple different fitness studios for classes, and there's squash courts as well. So there's not just the gym floor, there's a lot to choose from.
It's a good gym. I'm going to score it an 8.5.
So for that reason, I'm going to score this an 8.3.
Thanks for watching. Bye, Wolf Subs.
And I don't wanna tell